Hello, guys. This is Mirak again, and good morning to you from my part of the world. So, I got this link from a friend of mine about a potential scam. So, I suspected it was a kind of a phishing site. So, I got a complaint from two people actually, and one of the link is down by now, and this is the only one that was still up. So I thought I should make a video to show you, okay, this is a new scam, and this is something you should watch out for. So what is going to happen is I'm going to show you the process how I investigate URLs to see, okay, websites to see probably if they are malicious. So I hope you pick one or two lessons from this. So this is the site H5 Brebateshop.xyz. So let's go in. Hopefully it's still up. Okay, so you see it's loading GrabX. So what is GrabX? Should we start from there? Let's start from there to see potentially the things we can find with it. I believe the page is loaded. Now you see, you take a look at this, right? The first time I opened this site, it automatically redirected me. Instead of to this home page, it redirected me to a register page. So once I registered just once, like 2 days ago, right? And then since then, I've not been on the site, I've not logged in. But then this is the first problem I'm trying to point out. There's something about the cookie management, that's session management, right? Such that it's as if it's a one-off thing. Once you log in once, you're automatically allowed to access the site anytime, any other time without having to log in again. And if you're building a website that's going to be accepting payment, then one of the key things you should be mindful of to make sure that it does not how do I say this, to make sure that one of the things to be mindful of is to make sure that certain security measures are effected, right? So now the session management is login once, stay logged in forever, and that is not a cool thing. And that is one of the first red flag that this site is up to no good, right? And so if you take a look at the website, you see the ID here. This is the phone number I used to log in with, and this is the phone number I used to set as my password. There was no way of verifying if this was really me, and I wish I could show you the login page, but my session is already automatically still logged in, so I can't access it, I think, anymore. So the login page, the register page, the sign up page asks for just two things: your phone number and your password. So it didn't even verify the password strength. It didn't verify any the phone number you gave. So one of the suspicions I had was, is it trying to get phone numbers? Is it trying to steal passwords? But I think it's a different plan, it's a different scheme here. The aim is just to make you pay for something that you will not get. So okay, one of the complaints I got from one of the persons who contacted me to investigate this thing. So if you listen to this. So that is basically what the page does, if you've listened to the audio. So okay, now so let's just move about and see a couple of things you can find from the page, right? So look at this, and first, the site doesn't look really cool. Look, if you're a web developer, of course, if you want a business site, you need to make it standard. So look at the padding level, which is really poor. look at the image quality. I'm not concerned about the image quality per se, but then one of the things I would wish to do is to take one of these images, right, and see if I can generate the hash and then investigate it with that. So if I right click, okay, I have the option, I can save the image. Okay, let me just save one of these. Probably we can do something with it right on later. Save image. Do I have desktop? Nope. Where do I save this? Okay, let's have a folder for malware. So this is just, I'm using Remnox. This is the box I use for malware analysis. So whatever I do here, whenever something is suspicious, I don't open it on a regular systems. The regular operating system I use, so I have to do it on a virtual machine. So let's call this so I'll go ahead and just download all the rest of the images, because what I want to do with it is I want to see where again these images are used on the internet. Probably I'll see where it was copied from. I would be able to build a story of how the site was created, right? Which will also make me know, is this authentic? Now, how you may ask, how am I going to do that? Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'll calculate the SHA hash of these images, and I'll use that from there to do some further research on it. So I'm just downloading these pages in case the site goes down at any point. All right, so I don't know, this video might end up being more than one episode. Am I saving it at the right places? I don't want to. Okay, Shopee. What is Shopee? I'm not sure I've heard of that before. Okay, the logo name is different. Interesting. Let's save. What else am I missing? eBay. Is that different? That's different. Phone pay. Alright. So I'm just saving the images right now. Index.svg. Okay. I really want to build a story of how this site was created through this, and I will show you what I found. Which did I just download? Another index, but not the same file, is it? Okay, the same name but not the same extension, as in the same file type, so I thought it would save. The other one was SVG. This is, oh, there's even two. Do I have index already? I think I do have index. Let's just use 4. Snapdeal. This is the last one. And I do 3. I have it. Let's do 5. So I have it too. Okay, let's do 7. Do I have 7? 7. Oh. Alright, so we have all the images saved, and we can view the page source, which is something I love to do. Okay. So they are listing all these as partners, right? And well, so I want to view page source. What will view page info give me? What can I make out of this? Okay, so I haven't actually used this view info, that's page info stuff before, but eventually I'll compare with the regular site and see the difference it makes. Okay, should I just do it immediately? Look at this. Look at what I found here. Can I go here? I don't know. I didn't know this existed. I think that's a new feature I found. View page info. Okay, so this is like the image. Okay, so what I'm going to do is just take out a couple of these things and see the listings of all the images that are there. Probably I would find something, right? So this page we find here, this gives us a clue. I mean, from the URL we see 2022-07-03. This kind of gives you an idea when was this site created. So it's around this time frame, this date. Okay, so this page is not found. How about if I take out 03? Nothing is found. How about if I take out 07? Nothing is found. I'm just trying to get probably directory listing to see what is on the website at the back end. Still nothing. Can I do profile? Nothing. How about static? All right, so look at this. What does this mean? I will have to go to Google Translate to make sense of. I don't understand that English. Sorry, that's Chinese. So if I copy this, so what does this mean? It probably means that this page is not even made in Nigeria or by a Nigerian. But let's just read it and see, okay, what it translates to. Is that all I copied? No, that can't be all I copied. Just give me everything I copied. Congratulations, the site was created successfully, okay? So what's this stuff? This is the default. This page is automatically generated by the system. I would love to know with what system. It's in the FTP directory, that file transfer protocol. What could this mean for us? Well, we can leverage on that. Every information we find when we are doing this kind of things is to point us somewhere, and we can generate questions, hypotheses of okay, what else can we do with this kind of with this piece of information we just found or stumbled on? What else? What can we do with it? So we just generate hypotheses and then something to just drive our investigations further. So this page potential, I mean, doesn't have anything useful for us. But if I run, there's a website called Built With, which you can use to see, okay, what this website was made up of. So we don't that. So you want to see what this site was made with. So if I copy this, go over to Build With. So Build With would look up, okay, what is the technology stack in developing this site? So that will give us, we are still trying to build the story of how the site was created, not just what the site is about. I've not even gotten to what the site is about yet. Yeah, still, just jumping around. So these are all the information about the site, what it was built with. Nothing really pops out to me. So let me go to the next tab, detailed domain not resolving. Okay, can we check that out? First detected October 2022. All right. This list is not useful to most. This is a marker in our system. So, okay, now listen to this. This domain not resolving, it's actually the first time I'm encountering this, right? So, okay, imagine that we have something like get access to data on 220 million websites that are domain not resolving. Okay, so now I have a theory, I have an hypothesis, which I would like to investigate upon later also, and which is that most of these domain not resolving sites are phishing sites. That's my hypothesis, and I'm going to investigate it. And probably I'll make a video on what my findings is. I'll just make a blog post on my blog and then have you read it. So we have 52,955 of those websites in Nigeria, which is the location I am currently. So I'll just save it and dig into it later, but let's continue with what we are investigating. So let's go to the next tab, which is meta profile. We don't have any meta data information about this domain yet, sorry. Okay. Relationship. Who likes captcha? Do you? I'm not sure I like it. I decide to use it. Well, they use it to prevent bots. People make bots, automation bots that just do things automatically for you. And, well, obviously some sites don't like it. They want you to visit it in person. And then captchas kind of stop automated scanning or trying to. That doesn't relate to stopping denial of service attacks. I think it does. So no relationship history for that website yet, which means it's not linked to another website or anything, which is something I'm interested in. Is there any kind of this kind of website somewhere else? Which there are many ways of finding that out, but we're just playing around for now and seeing what we can find. So one step at a time. So we don't have also anything concerning no recommendation profile for this domain yet, sorry. Okay, which company? You don't have the company also, I'm sure. I'm sure. No company profile yet also. So how do you want to do business with a site that does not have any company profile? That's one of the things you should watch out for. So I saw here index.html. What if I do something like index.html? Still brought me here. What if I do h5? Remember, the site is h5. So what if I do h5 index.html? It brought me still to this same page. What if I do? Remember the first site we saw was slash profile. Nothing. Upload. Nothing. Nothing. Okay. Okay. Let's do that index.html. Index.html. So it gave us something earlier. Index.html. It did, right? Okay, with the backslash, it doesn't give us anything. So what if we add profile? Refresh source. Okay, nothing I guess. Is there something? There is something. Now, I want to take this favor icon, right? And also look at this. So I'm going to calculate the hash of this favor icon, and then I'll take it to shutdown, and then also investigate that from there. So let me just save this as favor.icon. Favor.icon. So this is for the next stage of the analysis, what we're going to be doing. So what do we have on the site? Yeah, sorry, but GrabX doesn't work properly without JavaScript enabled. Please enable it to continue. I didn't disable JavaScript. Oh, okay. It's part of that programming stuff. So nothing really here for us. About we do profile slash. Okay, yeah. I remember last time I didn't add a backslash, and I did add a backslash. So the results were different. So that's why I needed to try that again. Still, there's nothing also for upload. Okay. So it looks as if our site is more of a dead site, right? So let's just walk around and see. Now, another thing I would love to do is to take out every form of images I see on this website. Like these people, who are they really? Are they real human beings? It was just gotten from somewhere, right? So let's see. Now, the more I do things manually, I am prompted to ask there should be an automated way of doing these things. So there should be a script, or I can just write a script that can automatically go to this website and fetch all the images for me and download it into my system. It's possible, very, very possible. So it's just I haven't done that yet. I think I'll look into it too. Can't do everything on screen. Some of the things we have to just research on our own and then see how it's done. Don't know everything. Well, I think I have this already, so cancel. So I have this. Do I have this 77? I think I do. So this is what we at the next let's just look at those pictures to see what we can find. And okay, so let's just move around, click some links on the site and see where it will lead us to. So I go to deposit and I am asked to use RB Pay and SE Pay to deposit. How much? Up to 50 what? It is 500,000 up to 500,000. So it makes me believe, okay, this site is probably up for, okay, this kind of things, deposit money and make away with it, but who knows. So if you click submit, so you didn't take an amount. So I selected RB Pay, selected 3,000 and then selected submit. After successful payment, your account will be automatically recharged within 1 to 3 minutes on account. Now, the site didn't ask me to set up any account. That's what you should note. So I click pay. All right. So it's using ngapi.uupay.net for payment. All right. So another theory, another hypothesis. What is this NG API and how is it helping facilitate? Why would a scammer decide to use this API? Okay, and then that one too, as in that'll make me look into why, and then probably eventually I would find out, okay, how the API works, who else is using that API, and then I can also leap into trying to find out other scams that uses that API. So for now, you can find, okay, it says use your internet mobile banking platform from your bank to pay into this account number. Internet mobile banking platform. They are very specific. So please, this account is valid for one time. Please do not transfer multiple times. Okay, so last time I checked, the bank was Wema Bank. This time it's Providus Bank, and it's still the Brilliant Global Technology Company Limited, which is the one thing I didn't check. So what's this company? Let's close this. Brilliant Global Limited, the conversion of business. Headquarters in Hong Kong. So I'm making this video from Nigeria, and these kind of things are just one of those evidences that something is not adding up, right? Put one and one. One plus one is supposed to always lead you to two. If it's not two, then it's suspicious. That's what security is about. If 1 plus 1 is not 2, then there's something up. All right, Nigeria. Okay. I actually do not think this company is related to Nigeria. The only thing we found is that it's foreign. Okay, but if you check the images, could you find anything? Hmm, nothing. So this is me just playing around to see. And from each of these stuff, I told you each of these findings we make, you can build further hypotheses. And trust me, you can develop questions also with just this name, this company name, and then dig further into it. So, what up? The cashier. So, okay. Now, this Gmail, I'm going to copy it to be investigated further. What? CD documents. Now, what do we use? Investigations here. So we are here as 17. So by info. So I'm just trying to document my findings, which I would use later for later stage of analysis. So we have this. Oh, you can just copy. Copy successful. Very beautiful. Can you look at this? Who does this kind of website for a company? Account. There's that account number, bank, Providus, bank, Providus. So the name is Brilliant. Brilliant what? Brilliant Global Technology Company Limited. What else? Okay, so let's just do view page source also. So each of these tabs open each of whatever you click, I think it opens in a new tab. Payment succeeded, view payment records. Okay. Did I make payment? I didn't make payment, so it's not in here. Can I do view page source? How about that? I'm still seeing that view page info. Maybe I can still the same. Nothing juicy there for me. So customer service. Can I call customer service? Nope. Customer service will directed me back to the page. Okay, let's go to recharge. Okay. You got me there already. How about grab? What are we grabbing? Flipkart orders collected or finished. When the user matches the order, the platform will synchronously submit the order information to the merchant. The user does not pay within 60 minutes. The order will be frozen in order to circumvent the supervision of the online shopping platform. After the order is frozen, the funds of the order will also be frozen. You need to wait for the system to unfreeze. After 722 hours. Interesting. What does this mean? There's nothing clickable here. You have reached the upper limit of order grabbing. What? What's the limit? Please contact the customer service, and then the customer service is not working. There's no link for the customer service. No number, no nothing. I'll be fine. Still nothing. How about order? The order I made. Pending. Nothing. Settlement. Nothing. Completed. Now grab. Nothing. Count. Charge record. Charge record brings the deposit record. The charge record. Withdraw record. Nothing. My bank card. Add bank card. Because I'm not to put the receipt of your fund, please find your real name. If the name does not match the account name, the withdrawal will not be possible. So I believe they are all stealing bank cards. So they're asking for holder name, bank account. Let's do view page info. Media. Okay. Solutions, access virtual reality, okay. Install add-ons. Not interested. This. So let's inspect element. I wanted to see where the submit button leads us to. I don't know if you can see this. Okay, let me expand it so that. So we need to see where the submit button would take us to. So let's eventually see now. There is nothing. I can't seem to get. I think the submit button will not just. It's supposed to post it somewhere before submit. one of the things I could do, there's what we call Bob Suite. So we use that to intercept traffic and then see where it's headed. So I can actually try and fill that up information and see where it's headed. But I think the script should be able to tell us something. This has been mimified. So I have to demimify it, which is another level of task. I wasn't planned for this video. No, it's nothing. Okay, so let's go back. And what else? So just to show you that the customer service is not working, I clicked on it and it brought me back to the home page. This next arrow key will be taken out. So as you can see, the site doesn't really have a lot of things useful, right? And a lot of things are not just right. You don't just take people to a roadblock on a professional website, business website like this. Now, in fact, customer service is not working, which is a big red flag. Also, I mean, tried, but they didn't pay attention to every detail in this. Well, my stance is still it's a scam, just to take your money. So you should be cautious and wary. So what's the GrabX? Something about cloud. Switzerland. So is it that they're pretending to be GrabX or what? Okay, let's do search by image and then upload a file. Go to where they restore malware, investigations and images. So I want to check where I can find a baby icon image anywhere else on the internet. So these are the various matches for this. And it's something related to view.js. Everywhere, view. So, has nothing to do with GrabX. Absolutely nothing. And that's another red flag, right? So what I clicked on was find image source. I'm sorry that my mouse is not showing. I've tried to fix it, but I haven't done that yet. So there's nothing. So nothing relates this favor icon to GrabX. So which is suspicious. right? That shows us that's another red flag. And I'm sure if I take it to Shodan, it's not linked to any other website, so which means this domain is alone. So it's a new scam, and a lot has not been done yet. Things have not been repeated yet. So the other site I would have loved to investigate, which was submitted to me, like one of the other complaints I got, the domain is down at the moment, so we can't look into it. So I hope you've been able to pick a few things, how you can verify with a couple of things you can check out. I mean, just question things. How is this right? How is this supposed to be so? Okay. How about the images? Are they real? Does the site really look convincing to you? So just develop those doubts in your mind and check it out. I mean, it will go a long way in saving you from scams. So be wise, be smart. I wish you all the best. And thank you for watching.